Everyone, Tony Dragon here, and I want to talk about real quick two big announcements that premiered in I think Anime Expo. I don't know, I just heard about them and I went to go research it, and I found two articles that prove these rumors right. And they're two big articles that I kind of want to give attention to because I I enjoyed both shows. First one is Attack on Titan has been confirmed for a season 2 in spring of 2017. Now, then apparently this was more official, more concrete than all the other announcements we've had before. Because it was stated during an event on by the actual staff, rather than people just speculating like it should come out around this time. Now, I'm forgetting when the original premiered, the original first season, but I know it's been a while. I mean, I want to say 2-3 years. That's a long wait for any show. But I heard that after the season 1, the manga chapters that followed after those events haven't been the most well received. I heard some people not liking where it was going, like they stopped all the heart thumping action, just more political talk and courtrooms and mystery, more conversation, more dialogue heavy than it was action. Personally, I kind of like that because it would help explore kind of the society they live in currently. And kind of just help us, see more of the characters, because I kind of didn't like how most of the characters were being loved, mainly because, they felt like they were gonna die. Like, I gotta find a character to connect with, if not, they're gonna die soon, and they're never gonna have a chance to, grow. I like John. He's a great character. He's well written. He doesn't start off, being a brave leader, but he's working his way up there. Armin is pretty cool. I like where he's going. I like where his storyline's taking him. However, Levi is also pretty cool if you know more about him. In the actual run of the season, they give him such a lot of badass moments, and only really like 2 great character moments that really delve into who he is. But then we learn the origin story about him, and I think it was a special. I really bonded with that guy, with him, and really fell in love with his character. And Potato Girl, I love Potato Girl mostly because how funny she's. Very funny. However, the other 2 main characters, Eren and Mikasa, did not impress me too much. Mainly because they just didn't feel sympathetic. They didn't feel like I can sympathize with them. They felt kind of the generic they're loved because they're badass kind of thing, and I don't know. I think that's not enough. I'll probably get into that some other time, but for now it's been pretty much set in stone right now. Spring 2017, which I'll say finally. But if it does follow the manga in terms of now it's going to focus completely on more political talk and more, sitting in one location rather than going out there high-flying adventure and killing titans, it might turn off some fans. I myself will be more interested to see it. Just like, okay, where can you go with this? As long as the dialogue is interesting and, helps us explore this society they live in, because we kind of just glanced at it, over season 1, and only really showcased, the technology, like what the technicals, what they can do with this, these movements, this scenery, the action sequences, which is pretty cool. But I kind of want more, something more to come back to later on, like some interesting plot twists, some interesting, revelations, more like great character development, those kind of things. And I'm really hoping for that in season 2. If it is more dialogue heavy. Again, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with the manga. I will keep up with the show though. They have a lot of returning cast members. returning, staff, directors, animation producers, stuff like that. The other set of news, this one really excites me a lot more. One Punch Man has just been confirmed to have an English dub. At least they probably had one already, like an earlier announcement that I just missed. And it will be premiering on Toonami July 16th. That's literally 13 days away from when I'm recording this right now. 13 days away. I am excited. I've not seen the trailer, but I've heard comments. Some people don't like the new voices. That concerns me, yes, but it's always gonna happen. The dub is gonna feel way different than the sub, because voices here in America are, again, very different from voices over there in Japan. I will give it a chance. In fact, I might even watch the whole series and even review it, mainly on just the voice acting, because it carries that much weight in the anime community. Voice acting plays a huge integral role, and I actually did research on the characters that the actors they chose to voice certain characters. We already have a confirmed list for Saitama, Genos, Moomin Rider. I like how he's there. Yeah, like he's more important than any other character on the show. He's like he's one of the three. He's one of the main. Like no one else tops him. And there's no sarcasm there. I mean it. Moomin Rider is fucking amazing. I will hear nothing else. Screw all of you who don't like Moomin Rider. He's badass. And of course, Speed of Sound Sonic. So yeah, I mean, I really am hoping it does get some success here in America. I mean, it obviously already has success here in the West, but I'm hoping like more success with Toonami, because it will help carry the show on a little longer while we're waiting for that season 2. And no, I do not believe all the rumors about it premiering in October or premiering early next year, because season 2 in the manga, I like to separate the arcs that way because they feel kind of that way, is not done yet. It's still it's getting there, but it still needs a lot of work. I know all you are just so excited for season 2, and I'm with you. I really am, but you gotta stop doing this with false release dates, because I think that's what was hurting Attack on Titan earlier. Attack on Titan, the staff never actually gave out an actual release date, but people were getting all mad about it. It's like, why do you keep moving the release date back so much? It's like, because we never gave you a release date. People gave you a release date. They gave you rumors, and you believed them. And One Punch Man's going through the same things. Like, why are you delaying the release date? Because we never gave you a release date. Those were rumors, and you chose to believe them. It's one of those things. Hype, yeah, you can find it annoying. I will say, I found it annoying when people were hyping up Attack on Titan or Boku no Hero Academia. I even found it annoying when I was watching One Punch Man, because I read One Punch Man long before they had an actual redrawn manga version of it. I watched the original web comic. So I was excited for One Punch Man because I knew how good it was, before the anime. But even halfway through, and I kept hearing the hype over and over, I'm just thinking like, guys, stop it! You're pissing off a lot of people who might enjoy this show. And it's one of those things, hype. Yeah, you might find it annoying, but guess what? It's even worse for the show itself, because it can actually really hurt the show. Because now there are false release dates out there, and when the release date is not met, people get pissed off at the show. Do they get pissed off at the people who spread the rumor? No, it's always the show's fault for never clarifying. It's like, well, and it's not fair. It really isn't. The show's not doing anything. It's not really, out there lying to you. They're focused on so many other things, and And now that to top it all off, there are people outside their door saying, "Season 2, where's Season 2? You lied to us." You know, and the animator just sitting there like, "No, we didn't. Please go home. Watch another show. We'll get to it when we get to it." It's you know, and you know, thinking about it that way, it must suck for them. It really does. So that's why I'm hoping this dub will kind of appease those fans for a while. It's like, just here's an English dub, you know, just watch it, you know, just kind of, you know, kind of distract them, dangle some keys in front of them, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, I don't have much more to say because, you know, I need to hear voices, and I'll wait for the first episode for that to happen. Probably even do like a special just episode 1 reaction. I won't react to all the episodes because story-wise they'll all be the same. I just kind of want to react to the voices. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for this. I mean, I honestly wasn't expecting it to happen because it was so, usually when it came to dubs, Funimation has, or this is Viz Media. You know, both of them have been very quick to, you know, get on that dub action, just dub the living hell out of show after show. Because immediately, like around episode 5 of a Japanese sub, an English dub will immediately come out. Just like, the hell? Like, Jesus Christ, you guys move fast. So that's why I didn't know if One Punch Man was going to get an English dub. But apparently now it is. They just wanted to make it a more big event kind of thing. And yeah, it makes sense. One Punch Man is a huge deal. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for both these new announcements. Attack on Titan Season 2 has now been officially confirmed by the staff, not by a bunch of zealots. And One Punch Man has been confirmed for an English dub July 16th. No Season 2, though. Seriously, if you're one of the people who believe in those rumors, don't. And even if you do believe in them, try not to blame the show. They were not the ones who filled your head with lies. Those are a bunch of other zealots. Honestly, from what I'm seeing right now, Anime News Network is the official source you should go to. Those guys. Because when they make a mistake, they correct themselves immediately. Or at least as soon as possible. But they're usually very accurate. They really do want to give us the rights, you know, the right news updates, you know, official sources and all that, you know, when they can. So definitely go to them for anime news. You know, I would consider they're the most trustworthy so far. Don't go somewhere else. And yeah, I'm excited for both of these announcements. Oh yeah, that's right. Food Wars started up again, Season 2. Gotta get my friends together so we can react to that. That's a good show. I like it. Anyway, until the next big news update, maybe, yeah, like I said, July 16th, One Punch Man, English dub, premiere. I'm definitely watching that. So, until then, guys, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye-bye.